alternative commentary throughout the night exclusively as an option on Fight TV. So if you get sick of listening to Matthew and I, mostly Matthew, come on, then you can tune in and hear the legend Lisa Marie, SoCal Val, and Tracy Brooks as they follow along in No Surrender throughout the evening, only on Fight TV. And Matthew, it's a great night for them to be with us because it's a fantastic card.
Oh my God, so much action going down, including the digital media title will be on the line as Matt Cardona, the champ, defends against former champion Jordynne Grace.
And it is a Haas fight. The top dog, JONAH, takes on the monster of Decay, Black Taurus. These two go one-on-one tonight. Also, it is a fatal four-way match. Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Jake Something, and Mike Bailey. The winner becomes the #1 contender to Trey Miguel's X Division title.
And do not forget the Champ Challenge, as Deonna Purrazzo has an open challenge for either of her titles, the Triple H Reign of Reigns Championship or the Ring of Honor Women's World title.
And for the first time ever in singles competition, it is the leader of Violent by Design, Eric Young, against the leader of Bullet Club, Jay White, tonight at No Surrender.
And Mickie James defends the Knockouts World title against the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X winner and #1 contender, Tasha Steelz.
Speaking of first time ever, the Guerrillas of Destiny challenge the Good Brothers for the Impact World Tag Team titles. Remember, Violent by Design are barred from ringside.
And Honor No More versus Team Impact. Eddie Edwards, Chris Sabin, Rhino, Rich Swann, and Steve Macklin. If Honor No More wins, they officially get to stay here in Impact. If they lose, they must leave.
And finally, the Impact World title is on the line. The champion, Moose, has evaded W. Morrissey and put obstacles the likes of Brian Myers in his path. Morrissey even defeated 9 members of Myers' learning tree to get to Moose. All of this so Morrissey can capture what he nearly won at Hard to Kill.
It doesn't get any bigger than this for the World's Championship.
Oh my God, through the table! Moose speared the ref on accident. Powerbomb, cover. That would have been 3. We would have had a new world champion. We would have had a new world champion. Got him.
There's a spell that can't be broken. There's a word that can't be said.
Moose, that Hard to Kill, I had you beat.
The truth is, you didn't beat me.
Here comes Morrissey. Oh, and Dice on the crossfire. Right now, Moose looks like he's trying to get out of here.
Couldn't get your hands on Moose, but you're gonna get your hands on Moose when it matters for the world title at No Surrender.
The Impact World Champion Moose is here. Moose has been ducking Morrissey for weeks now.
Where are they? Where?
Brian Myers is duct taping the wrist of W. Morrissey to that rope.
Sitting on top of the world, I'm looking down.
Cover! Morrissey wipes out Myers. From behind, it's the Impact World Champion Moose.
Absolute sickening thud.
When Morrissey shows up to No Surrender, he's not stepping into the ring with just another guy. He's stepping into this ring with the greatest world champion in all of professional wrestling.
Oh my God!
He is standing indeed.
W. Morrissey!
Look in his eyes, he is very pissed off.
Oh my God!
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God! Oh, down goes Moose! W. Morrissey will go one-on-one with Moose for the Impact World title.
Biggest chance of Morrissey's career. Will he get it done tonight at No Surrender?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following non-title contest set for one fall. Introducing first from Columbia, South Carolina, John Skyler.
Every single opportunity that John Skyler gets, he approaches with a bit of arrogance and at the same time a ton of frustration. He has an opportunity here against one of the great champions here in Impact Wrestling. But before we get to his opponent, this is a man who's challenged for the Digital Media Championship against former champion Jordynne Grace, that is. Grace has a rematch against Matt Cardona here at No Surrender. Skyler's got a bone to pick.
Skyler's got a bone to pick at anybody he steps across that ring with. He is a travel competitor, and tonight he gets another chance to inflict that pain.
His opponent from Toledo, Ohio, the X Division champion, Trey Miguel.
I gotta say personally, I am thrilled to see Trey Miguel back in the Impact Zone. His last match was a part of the Hard to Kill pay-per-view event. He is the first man to have pinned Steve Macklin here in competition in Impact Wrestling, and he did so in defense of his X Division title. We have not seen him since Hard to Kill. He's been away dealing with some injuries and some very personal matters in regards to his family. Obviously, you can see him donning pink tonight. That is in memory of his late mother and his cause to fight against cancer.
You know, I don't always agree with you on a lot of things, Tom, but on this, I 100% do. It is so good to see Trey Miguel back in an Impact Wrestling ring.
So Trey Miguel ready to go one-on-one with John Skyler, who, granted, we understand there's a fatal four-way match later on tonight, and I can tell you at this time, that fatal four-way match is going to kick off the No Surrender event. I can't wait to see that. Something Bay, Austin, as well as Speedball Mike Bailey. But John Skyler is somebody who very credibly could creep in the X Division title picture.
I think John Skyler is one of those guys who's he's kind of a dark horse in general here in Impact Wrestling. He's someone who can, any time with the right opportunity, could be a big time player here.
Fans still making their way here inside the Hilario Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, before No Surrender begins streaming live on Impact Plus and Fight TV at 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, right to the arm, and Trey Miguel picking up right where he left off at Hard to Kill.
I was just gonna say, hasn't lost any of the speed, any of the explosiveness. Has the Fresh Prince of Midair, Spider Trey himself, Trey Miguel.
Oh! A tribute to the heavens there as Miguel looks to be firing on all cylinders. And Matthew, you no doubt have competed under difficult circumstances mentally and physically. How is Miguel pushing himself forward or even getting reacclimated?
I mean, even more than physically, the mental plays such a big role. Just having that confidence.
Oh, what a
Speaking of which,
spear by Skyler. There's the cover, hook to the leg, kick out by the champ.
And there's an example of that. Skyler's been in this. He hasn't had any breaks. He goes, a journeyman of a wrestler. And his head is in this game, as he just proved right there.
A little over 20 minutes now until the No Surrender event begins streaming live on Impact Plus and Fight TV. John Skyler looking to maybe insert himself into the X Division title picture if he can knock off Trey Miguel here. Miguel won the X Division Championship, the vacant title at Bound for Glory in October. Cover, knee right in the face. Look at Skyler here, very aggressive.
There you go.
Multiple covers, tucks the arm, and a kick out.
I harp on it all the time, but you never realize just how much effort it takes to kick out, to throw all of your weight to get that shoulder up. It wears you down quicker than you think.
Oh! Right to the midsection, and this is the thing that's beautiful, in my opinion, about the X Division. There's nothing else like it in wrestling, is that you can see such a variety of body types. Look at Jake Something being involved in the fatal four-way. John Skyler is an absolute powder keg. The way he gets involved in matches, oh, it changes the entire complexion.
100%. We talk about no limits for a reason, because anything can happen in the X Division. And you talk about the mental clarity, your focus and everything. Not only can personal issues, time away, injuries do that, but things like tonight, things like knowing that the #1 contendership for your championship is on the line later, your head's got to be in that as well.
Now Miguel out of the corner, trying to control Skyler here, standing switches. Oh, and Skyler caught Miguel with a knee. Crafty counter.
This ain't Skyler's first rodeo here. Oh no, we have a cover here.
Tiger driver, cover. Oh, trying to transition into a submission here. He saw Miguel getting his shoulders off the mat, and he went for a Boston Crab.
These are those veteran instincts of John Skyler. He has been around the circuit, been around pro wrestling so long, trained in the Carolinas, that real old school style.
Miguel gets to the bottom rope. This will break the submission. Skyler using the bulk of the 5 count.
He knows exactly how to turn things around at what time. A very calculated
roll. Big forearm to Trey Miguel. Skyler enjoying the size advantage, the power advantage, and a heavy knee strike. Oh, right between the eyes. Great job by Miguel.
And like a lightning bolt from nowhere, that kick knocking John Skyler for a loop, looking around to find out where he is. Better yet, find out where Trey Miguel is.
Chance of Trey here inside the Hilario Center as the Impact Zone continuing to fill up before the No Surrender event on Impact Plus and Fight TV.
Trey Miguel building some steam now.
Oh, and Skyler went to cover up, and Miguel, now he's got Skyler guessing.
I know what that feels like.
Right to the side of the face.
Skyler in for a world of hurt here. Miguel going high.
Ooh, missile drop kick, and now Skyler slides out of the ring. Trying to get some breathing room. Miguel's not going to give it to him. The X Division champ is back.
Not a single step has been missed. Picture perfect flipping senton.
Going up to the top turnbuckle here. Miguel thought about the Meteora. Skyler able to duck underneath it. Miguel wants to end this. Boot right to the jaw.
Now Miguel continues with those fire-like kicks.
Great enziguri, and now Miguel trying to get New Orleans behind him.
Oh, no. Not today, says John Skyler.
One of the Hurricane Rana off the top. John Skyler. Oh! Rolling senton off the top. Look at the smile on Skyler's face, and it's gone now. Miguel able to kick out.
Even more than his incredible offense, the resilience of Trey Miguel shines through almost more than anything. The wherewithal to get that shoulder up.
Imagine the doors this would open for Skyler if he could pin the X Division champion here on Countdown to No Surrender.
Well, if he wants to do that, he can't get frustrated here. He can't let his emotions get the best of him. He's got to close this one out, and he's got to do it now.
Oh, shots right to the rib cage here by Miguel, able to slide underneath. Trying to corral Skyler. Oh, and now look at Skyler right on the brow of Miguel. Oh, into the top turnbuckle.
Miguel, step in the face, and there's the kick.
Oh! Great movement by Miguel. Skyler's in trouble. Oh! Meteora! Cover! Welcome back, Trey Miguel.
Here is your winner, Trey Miguel.
The X Division champion looking fantastic here on the Countdown to No Surrender. Miguel's future challenger will be determined tonight at No Surrender, and also the landscape of this very company will be determined as Team Impact looks to send the Renegades of Honor No More packing following their insurgence at Hard to Kill.
It's hardcore war. Got him in half. Cover. Cover by Heath. Heath the company win hardcore war. What is going on? How did these guys get in here? Ring of Honor is trying to make some kind of statement here.
We all used to believe in honor and playing by the rules and doing what's right. Change is upon us. This is Honor No More.
Honor No More is back inside the Impact Zone.
Enough! You're the latest group of peasant parties that are just out and looking to cause mayhem! No surrender! You and your thugs lined up against Impact's best. You win, you stay, you lose, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out!
Chris Sabin standing up on behalf of Impact Wrestling. Chris Sabin's back up at ringside has been ejected. PCO pins Sabin.
It's all over Sabin. PCO fires the first shot in this war. It is Honor No More against Team Impact. If Honor No More wins, the
chaos will continue.
No surrender, honor no more, is walking in a cohesive unit. We can trust each other. Get your house in order before stepping in the ring with honor no more.
She's just stirring the pot. You have two choices. We either stand shoulder to shoulder as a united front and we go to war together, or you go find another partner.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Team Impact, tonight the stakes are high as you face off against Honor No More. Now we know Team Impact has had some alterations as well as some mistrust among its members, but what I want to know is how do we feel tonight?
Gee, I would be lying if I said we haven't had issues. We have. And Macklin, you have not been the best dude since coming to Impact Wrestling, but you say you're Team Impact. Tonight, you get to prove you're Team Impact.
I have said it, and I have proved it since day one, since I've walked through these doors. It has been nothing but tag 'em and bag 'em. But tonight, it is Impact for all.
That's right, gentlemen. We're not just fighting for each other, we're fighting for this company that I know each and every one of you would give your life for Impact Wrestling. So we should honor no more that they can't just waltz in here and do whatever they want, because you do, you're going to answer to us, and you're going to get your ass kicked.
Eddie, I know I can trust you. We've been through this before. Sabin, I know I can trust you. We've been through this before. Rhino, you a man beast. I know damn well I can trust you. And Macklin, before you came through these doors in Impact, I've known you, and I know every single word that you made good of, so I know damn well I can trust you. Honor. Y'all want to have no more honor? Guess what? We can throw honor out the goddamn window too, and tonight we gonna go buck wild all over that ass.
Honor no more. You want to come into our house. You want to come into our house. Well, we're going to send you back in. We're not going to just send you back in. We're going to send you back in violently. See, we're going to rip you in half. We're going to tear you apart. We're going to rip your arm right off your body and beat you with it. Because tonight, you will have the last stand in Impact Wrestling, and we will rip you in half with a gore.
I love the intensity. Team Impact, they look like they're on the same page.
It's all on the line, and they are ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing, representing the Influence and accompanied by Madison Rain and Caleb with a K. From Melbourne, Australia, Tenille Dashwood.
This is our final matchup here on the Countdown to No Surrender. The No Surrender event begins streaming live on Impact Plus and Fight TV in about 12 minutes time, that being 8 p.m. Eastern. But right now, Tenille Dashwood of the Influence set for singles competition. It's been, how do I say it, up and down as of late for the Influence?
I mean, it depends on your point of view, I suppose, Tom. You know, Caleb's out here. He's trying to do everything he can to help out. Meanwhile, you have the Inspiration walking around trying to make interludes, if you will. It's all causing a little bit of, I don't know, maybe confusion's the word.
The Inspiration, the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay, they seem to be quite happy with what the photographer, Caleb with the K, has done
he's
for them.
more than just a photographer, let's be fair.
Her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Rosemary, representing Decay, Havok.
Spencer's getting a kickstart on Mardi Gras. Meanwhile, Decay's Havok ready for competition here against Tenille Dashwood. There is some very bad blood between these groups. If you remember, a number of weeks ago, it was supposed to be a tag team match between all 4 parties involved. It was Rosemary who was taken out before the match thanks to an influence by Caleb with a K. It turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match. Havok did everything she possibly could to fight on behalf of Rosemary, but ultimately succumbed to the odds.
You see what I mean then? Caleb with a K being more than just a photographer. He is the linchpin for the influence. He is so important to everything that they are.
He's an instigator. He helps them bend the rules on a number of occasions.
He's a multifaceted performer, but Havok and all of Decay are a totally different kind of performer.
It's an important night for Decay. Not only this matchup for Havok, but also Black Taurus is going to go one-on-one with the super heavyweight JONAH at No Surrender. I can't wait for that match.
Talk about 2 bulls in a fight. That's going to be a knockdown, drag him out. As you know what? Knowing what I know about Havok here, this one could be 2.
We mentioned it before. The influence has been doing everything possible to get to what could have been, and that was nearly an opportunity at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view against the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, the Inspiration. A number of factors have come into play. We do hope to see that match eventually. We do know the Inspiration are not here tonight, so the games continue between the Influence and the Inspiration. Meanwhile,
yeah, I was just about to say, but in the meantime, get your head away from the tag team titles for right now. Get them away from the Inspiration. You got to focus on Havok and all the chaos she's causing in the ring right now.
Havok's been itching to get this opportunity one-on-one with, frankly, either member of the Influence. Tenille Dashwood was not able to be at Impact Wrestling very recently. That's what led to a matchup between the Inspiration and Madison Rayne and Caleb with a K.
Well, that's right. I mean, Tenille, she's a very important influencer.
Look at Madison trying to save Tenille.
She's got to do things all over the world. She's not just hiding in a dark cave like someone like Havok.
Boot right to the face, and Tenille Dashwood into the waiting arms of Madison Rayne, and Caleb with a K is trying to take pictures while
document all of it.
Not really a good time. It's maybe not her best side.
Never a bad time for content, Tom.
Rosemary.
Do it harder!
Stay away from them. You are not in this match, Rosemary.
Oh, and Havok grabbing a hold of Dashwood. Ooh, and a knee right to the face. Rosemary trying to prevent Dashwood and company from getting out of dodge. But Dashwood did enough there amongst the ropes and able to put Havok on the back foot.
Just when you thought Tenille was in danger there, she turns it around. Let's not forget what an accomplished competitor she is, in addition to being a worldwide known personality.
Right to the midsection of Havok, and now look at this. Rosemary trying to get up on the ankle. Rosemary lost weeks of her career thanks to this group.
There you go. Teamwork and a beautiful moment all in one. Hashtag that, Tommy. Hashtag it.
Hashtag I'm going to throw up.
You know a good thing when you see it. Beautiful into the cover here.
For the cover is Dashwood. Havok able to get the shoulder up. Just about 7 minutes now until the No Surrender event begins streaming live on Impact Plus and Fight TV. The fans getting loud here inside the Alario Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. They are ready to go tonight.
This is just the beginning of the night. It only goes up from here, folks. Oh, baby.
No. Like something out of a horror movie. Oh, and Havok face first into the bottom turnbuckle.
Dashwood using all that momentum in her favor.
Boom! The cross body.
I got that right on video.
Caleb said he got it on video. That's great.
Looks like he could be going for another one.
And another cross body. Now the cover. Here's the cover. Havok able to stay alive.
That was it.
And Tenille Dashwood can't believe it.
No. Twice in a row, she hit that low crossbody, all the momentum, but still Havok stays in this one. It's going to take a lot more to put down that member of Decay, and it's not happening right now.
Oh, and here's where the power of Havok can come into play. Up on the shoulders for a moment, able to block Dashwood. Ooh! Oh, what a kick!
the power behind every strike Havok has.
Oh, boot right to the face. Dashwood trying to keep Havok at bay.
Watch out.
Oh, Madison Rain, she was barking out some instructions there. Oh, and gave Havok an opportunity and a collision, a meeting of the minds.
Careful, Tenille, there's more pictures to be taken. Going up, high risk here.
And a crossbody takes Havok off her feet. Another cover, another kick out. The frustration starting to mount here for Dashwood.
Got to keep it in control here.
And Dashwood, I think she's calling for the spotlight.
And the spotlight.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Caleb, is that an incoming call?
Caleb? Well, who is that? Did you see that?
That looks like a picture of the Inspiration. Are the Inspiration calling Caleb right now?
Hey, phones glitch all the time, right? It's technology.
They have each other's numbers.
I mean, come on. Well, you can't just assume. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Center of the ring. Havok's tombstone. Cover. A win for Decay.
Here is your winner, Havok.
I want to back up a second. I believe the Inspiration, they were trying to call Caleb on his phone that they gave him.
You can believe all you want. It doesn't mean it's fact. It's fake news, whatever you want to call it. Until we know more, let's not assume. Let's not be those people, Tom.
Oh, my gosh.
But regardless, Havok and Decay stand tall tonight.
An important win of the Knockouts tag team ranks. Meanwhile, later tonight, the Impact Knockouts World title will be defended as the champion Mickie James takes on the woman who became a history maker at Hard to Kill, Tasha Steelz.
This is the first Knockouts Ultimate X match. Tasha Steelz makes history. The Knockouts World Championship. Ow! Mickie James is gonna make sure she buries Purrazzo in the rubble.
I am officially the history maker, because the culture queen, La Boricua badass, the flavor gang leader is coming for you. Hola, boom!
Tasha Steelz letting everyone know her intentions here tonight, but Mickie James not hitting nothing now.
And the Impact Knockouts World Champion all over her #1 contender.
I would like you to wrestle half as good as you ran your mouth. Because if that was the case, you would have probably been world champion a long time ago.
Oh, Mickie!
Could we be getting a preview?
Blackout! The crucifix bomb! Steelz is pinning Mickie James! Imagine the magnitude of a victory for Tasha Steelz as she takes out the legend Mickie James.
I mean, Tom, we know what a legend Mickie James is, but tonight there has been no one on a roll quite like Tasha Steelz as of late. She's got her hands full.
Tasha Steelz, she's going to have backup. We know that Savannah Evans goes wherever Tasha Steelz is. Mickie James is going to have to be aware of that, but still, imagine if Tasha Steelz was able to dethrone the dynasty that Mickie James's career has become.
It would be incredible. It could launch her career to the stratosphere.
Tasha Steelz is going to try and make history tonight. She challenges Mickie James for the Impact Knockouts World Championship. Tasha Steelz, of course, making history in her own right at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view event, winning the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X match. It is Steelz versus James for the Impact Knockouts World Championship tonight at No Surrender.
And also tonight, the digital media title is on the line as Matt Cardona defends against former champion Jordynne Grace.
Meanwhile, for the first time ever, the leader of Violent by Design, Eric Young, faces the leader of Bullet Club, the Switchblade, Shay White.
And speaking of Bullet Club, the Guerrillas of Destiny, GOD, challenge the Good Brothers for the Impact World Tag Team titles.
And it is Moose defending the Impact World title against W. Morrissey, one-on-one.
And Honor No More versus Team Impact. Eddie Edwards, Chris Sabin, Rhino, Rich Swann, and Steve Macklin. If Honor No More wins, they get to stay here. If Impact Wrestling wins, they are superior. And Honor No More must go.
New Orleans, are you guys ready? No Surrender begins streaming live on Impact Plus and Fight TV at 8 Eastern.